Frank Goldstein, managing partner at Goldstein Law Group, representing almost every major insurer in the United States, taking affirmative actions against organized crime rings. Cool stuff, Frank. Thanks for joining us.
Thank you so much. I appreciate being here with you.
I just finished a big move myself, so I can only think about these moving trucks, rental cars, getting back on the road as we hopefully dig out of COVID here. But there are some major scams going on, some major organized scams. Tell me a little bit about what's happening.
Sure. In fact, right now, it's going on across the country. You can imagine companies like U-Haul, for example, have become big targets for organized crime rings where people are going in to the U-Haul centers. They are renting a U-Haul for a very small amount of money. They're taking out $1 million policy of insurance and staging car accidents with individuals who are in a car that is the alleged victim car in a staged automobile accident.
And where is this coming from? So obviously, you go down the street, you can rent one of these trucks for $19.95, right? And obviously they give you some options for insurance. The average person may or may not take it out thinking, okay, if I bang this thing up, I don't want to have to be worried about it. But obviously a group of people has thought a little bit deeper on how to take advantage of this.
Oh, yeah. And so again, the ones that I've been involved in have involved very specific individuals, many from different parts of the country and the world, who have banded together in little local areas in the state of Florida and other states. Some of them, or many of them, even residing in the same households or in the same neighborhoods, who have all gotten together and formulated a plan to rent the U-Haul truck, take out the large insurance policy, coordinate a staged accident with a Lyft or an Uber driver, and they all get involved in an accident. The people in the victim car claim that they're injured, make a claim for the $1 million policy limits, and off they go to the races to get their insurance money.
And obviously, this somewhere down the line is going to hurt somebody, right? It may hurt the company that they're taking out the policy against, which is essentially an insurance company within the rental company. But ultimately, this is going to hurt the consumer, no?
Sure. I mean, at some point, and actually even more recently, rates are going up to rent those trucks. The rates to take out the insurance on those trucks are going up. And to get back to something that I was talking about a minute ago, somebody in one of these accidents is going to die because they are running these big, huge trucks into the back of little teeny cars. So the cost will ultimately not just be insurance. The cost one day is going to be a baby or a kid's life who's been planted in that car to legitimize a staged accident.
Scary stuff. Are these companies getting any closer to being able to find out how and why this is happening and put an end to it? Or is this something that's just going to continue happening?
Right now, what a lot of the companies are doing is they're just more aggressively investigating these claims. They're taking more what are called examinations under oath to question the lessees or the people renting the trucks about why they were renting them and what they were doing with them and where they were going and things like that. And in instances where the company has discovered what they believe to be fraud or misrepresentations or deception, they're taking a much harder stance in those claims and in litigation. So yes, they're absolutely fighting back now. It's gotten to a boiling point where they just can't sit back anymore.
No. Well, here at FRISS, we believe in honest insurance, and hopefully we can do something about this to make that little piece of insurance more honest too, because as you said, it's all fun and games until someone gets hurt, right? And we definitely want to avoid that.
That's exactly right. Well said.
Thanks, Frank. This is really interesting, opening my eyes up to some scams I hadn't heard about before. Thanks for sharing these insights with us.
Great. Thank you as well. I appreciate it.